So I scanned the web looking for only the most hilariously stupid videos to analyze for April Fool's Day, and I remembered something that Rocket Jump did a while back. And knowing I'd get hate for making a video analyzing something so immature and hilarious, I decided to go through with it. Anything goes on April Fool's Day. Hello, I'm the Theorizer, and if you take one good look at any of my videos on my second channel... Oh my god, I'm going backwards. This is not good. This is not good. Oh my god. Oh no, oh my god. You'll know that I'm freaking hilarious in an unexpectedly quirky and immature way. So of course, I'll use the cover of April Fool's Day to squeeze out a video like this. And so, we begin. First off, the distance from the Earth to the Sun is around 150 million kilometers. It takes this person around 40 seconds to go from the ground on Earth to the Sun. Divide distance by time, and we find that this murderous man is flying to the Sun at a speed of 3.75 billion meters per second. That's around Mach 11 million. That's over 1 billion miles an hour. That's a lot, right? Yeah. Since mass times velocity divided by 2 is the energy, and energy divided by distance is force, we can find out if the super leg kick would kick right through this person. Average people are around 150 pounds or 68 kilograms. The speed he flies up at is 3.75 billion meters per second, and so boom, we have a lot of energy. But since Superman's leg has around 2 feet into the man's groin to slow down, that means he is being kicked with a force of 786 quintillion newtons. More than enough to molecularly shred a groin. Since the average foot is around 0.03 square meters, and about a third of Superman's foot is lodging itself into this murderous bandit, this gives us a pressure of 78.6 sextillion pascals. This is roughly close to the pressure exerted whilst letting the entire moon rest on your private area. Following the idea that momentum is conserved, we find that if this burglar weighs 150 pounds, if Superman's foot weighs the average 1 kilogram, and that the quote-unquote bad guy flies up at Mach 11 million, then we discover that this foot would need to be moving at an unimaginable speed of Mach 716 million. The Mach cone would have an angle of 0.0000000, I forget how many zeros, degrees. That can't even be shown really. But let's get into the question on nobody's mind. How hot would this man get? Well, he isn't in the atmosphere for long, only about 0.000027 seconds, so the heat won't have much effect. But we can still figure it out. So, heat is caused by the friction that the air makes with the object. This is known as drag or wind resistance. Here is the formula, and I won't get too in-depth with it as I've used it in countless videos before. And so, since the density of air is 1.225 kilograms per cubic meter, the rough area of the front of a human is a little under 0.83 square meters, the average human has a drag coefficient of 1.3, and our serial killer is flying up at 3.75 gigameters per second, we discover that he'd resist against 9.3 times 10 to the 18th newtons of force, WTF. Since space is 100 kilometers away, this gives us a frictional energy of 9.3 times 10 to the 23rd joules. Since energy is conserved, the heat energy is roughly around the same as the drag energy. Convenience. And since this guy's clothes are probably made of cotton and his mass is averaged at 68 kilograms, it means that the antagonist of this deluxe rocket jump viral video would burn up at a temperature of 9.7 times 10 to the 18th Kelvin. That is the same in Celsius and equals around 17.46 sextillion degrees in Fahrenheit. That looks like this stretched out. Happy April Fool's Day. And for those of you new to this channel, this math is legit. The reason it's on April Fool's Day is the crazy concept. Maybe next year I'll do the truck flipping video. So yeah, that was very weird. Anyways, next week, or sometime in the next few weeks, is going to be a video on how to train your dragon. This time it'll be on how they fly, so that'll be cool, but I may do a lore video on it later in the year. And until next April Fool's Day, I'm the Theorizer. Wait, I suppose that means I won't be the Theorizer until then? Huh, I need to change my wording.